Star Wars The Phantom of Menace, Act 1, Scene 4. Aboard the Trade Federation battleship. Enter Newt Gunray, Rune Hako, and in beam Darth Sidious. The invasion doth proceed apace, my lord. I have, with cunning, slowed the Senate's speed, arresting by procedure their advance. They shall have little choice but to accept the strong control you hold o'er small Naboo. The Queen has faith, misguided to be sure, and doth believe the Senate sides with her. Queen Amidala's but an ingenue. Controlling her shall not be difficult. Indeed, my lord. Exit Darth Sidious from beam. One thing you did omit. Not the missing Jedi did you speak. Why give him reason to make loud retort? We shall report when we have some report. Exit all. End Scene 4. Star Wars The Phantom of Menace, Act 1, Scene 5. On the planet Naboo. Enter Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Jar Jar Binks in transport, surfacing in the waters of Naboo. Our journey through the core is made at last, and now shall we make way into the Queen, to warn her of this threat most imminent. Come, Obi-Wan and Jar Jar, let us hence. Exit all. Enter Newt Gunray and Rune Hako with several battle droids, including OOM-9. The Queen hath been detained, Viceroy. Good. This victory doth taste most succulent, and sates the hunger of my wide ambition. Enter Sabe dressed as Queen Amidala, Sio Bibble, Captain Panaka, Padme, and other members of the Naboo court, guarded by battle droids. How shalt thou hope to justify this bold attack upon our peaceful planet? Speak! The Queen and I shall sign a treaty soon. It shall confer legitimacy on our occupation of the city here. I have been told the Senate shall with haste proceed to ratify the treaty. Aye, methinks the Queen shall find it in her heart to move her hand and make the needed mark, that shall deliver her dear populace. No treaty shall I sign. You shall not have cooperation in this matter, nay. Be sensible, your highness, else we shall persuade you through the suffering of Naboo. The cries most piteous, the horrid groans, the gleam of bodkin's touch and scream of pain, the agony that comes from torture cruel. These moments bleak shall have sway o'er your will. And now, Commander, take and process them. I prithee, Captain, take them to Camp 4. Forsooth. Exit Newt Gunray and Rune Hako. Enter Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Jar Jar Binks above on balcony. The Queen, now is the time. The Force we leap withal for victory! Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Jar Jar leap down and begin fighting the battle droids. Oh, with what ease these droids defeated are! Had they but any skill in combat, we would certainly be outnumbered. Yet with such a lack of acumen, these droids are no more frightening than if they were but toys. The Jedi destroy the battle droids. Your Highness, 'twould be best to leave the streets. Ye courtiers, take the weapons of the droids. Oh, wowsa, yusa gaiso bombad. The group moves aside, off the street. We are ambassadors and were sent here by our wise Chancellor. Ambassador, your effort at negotiation failed. If I were you, a new trade would I ply. Nay, by a Jedi's oath, there never were negotiations, only violence. 'Tis urgent now that we make contact with the brave Republic. Time runs quickly out. Communication means have been destroyed. But what of transport? Is there some nearby? Within the hangar, follow me anon. The group walks to the hangar, revealing more battle droids. Alas, too many enemies therein. Like evil thoughts, these droids do multiply. 'Twill be no problem for we Jedi too. The weak shall be overcome by those more skilled. Your Highness, prithee journey with we too to Coruscant. Belike you will be safe, and may before the Senate plead your cause. With gratitude I greet your proffered aid, yet rightfully my place is on Naboo. Yet they shall take your life should you remain. Nay, surely they would never be so bold. They need the Queen to sign their treaty, so to render this invasion legal. Should they kill her, they would lose their one defense. And yet I sense there may be more at play. What game's afoot is still a mystery. No logic guides the Federation's moves. My feeling is, they mean to do you harm. I would not have a queen become a pawn. Our only hope is for the Senate's help. The Senator, Ian Palpatine, shall need your good assistance in this matter, ma'am. This situation grave is dangerous. Aye, dangerous for all who shall go forth. Yet we are brave, your highness. We shall go. If you would leave, your highness, 'twill be now. Enough, I am engaged. I'll challenge this, and venture forth to plead my case before the Senate. Hope shall be our strength and stay. They begin walking towards the transport. Enter battle droids guarding pilots, including Rick O'Lee. The pilots must be freed if we would fly. 'Twould be my joy to free them of their bonds. Obi-Wan makes his way toward the pilots as Qui-Gon is stopped by a guard droid. Desist at once, and take no further step. I am the Chancellor's ambassador. I tell thee I must take these people here to Coruscant. Well, where shalt thou take them? To Coruscant, thou brute. Why, you shall take them then to Coruscant. Alack, this doth go against my programming, doth not compute. Behold, I place you all under arrest. Thou shalt a ghost droid be ere I am through. Qui-Gon destroys guard droid with his lightsaber. Obi-Wan destroys droids guarding pilots. Sabe, Padme, and Captain Panaka begin to board transport. Anon, we fly! Ye pilots all, make haste! The pilots run to various vessels. Rick O'Lee boards the Queen's transport with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. It is my duty and mine honor to protect and serve the Queen whom I adore. The ship flies off. Exit all. Enter Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jar Jar Binks aside in ship, with astromech droids, including R2-D2. Pray, stay thou here, and mischief do thou none. Exit Obi-Wan. Hi-ho, my lads, are ye misunderstood as Jar Jar Binks and his dear Gungans, eh? Know ye of human prejudice and scorn? Methinks ye must, as all non-humans do. Exit Jar Jar. Enter Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Captain Panaka, and Rick O'Lee in cockpit. The blockade doth appear to work us woe. They shoot at us, and we are sorely hit. The generator of the shield is down. Mayhap this doth betoken our defeat. Astromech droids move outside the ship to repair the shield generator. Beep 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 squeak, beep whistle beep, beep boo. It is my time to serve and prove my worth. I would the brave Republic serve with pride, for I do long for some adventurous life. With galaxies to see and quests to take, and even more, I long to be inspired and join a noble cause to which I may contribute all my strength and skill and wit. Now to it, R2, serve thy very best. Several astromech droids are destroyed by fire from the blockade. Alas, these droids do fall like winter snow, each flake snuffed out by flaming sword of fire. We soon shall have no more, and then we're lost. Without the generator, we are dead. The shots shall find their mark and end our lives. The shields are gone. 'Tis done, my comrades, done. Beep me, beep boo. But oh, what sign is this? The power hath returned, and with it too our prospect of survival. Oh, hurrah! The droid hath done the deed. He bypassed the main power drive. Deflector shields are up to maximum effect, and we are saved. R2-D2 returns inside the ship. One thing remains, however, worry friends. Their ship hath not sufficient power to deliver us to Coruscant. It is the hyperdrive. It leaketh out like blood from some deep wound within its metal core. We must make landing to repair, refuel. No ship is shipshape, sans a solid structure. Look, master, here is found a planet near. I have not heard its name. 'Tis Tatooine. 'Tis small and poor, and far from everything. The Federation hath no presence there. What confidence have you in this remark? The planet is controlled by the Hutts. The Hutts indeed! such lowly gangsters of base reputation filled with avarice, their minds on money, money on their minds. Such lowly, worm-like villainy as theirs, no royalty should e'er bear witness to, or force be to find the strength to endure. Oh nay, ye Jedis, find another course, pray. Let us not take her to Tatooine. E'en if they did discover her, 'twould be no different than if our lame ship were bound for any place the Federation holds. Except, my friends, the Hutts expect her not, nor are they searching for the noble queen. We do, then, have a strong advantage here. Thus let us land, with hopefulness sincere. Exit all, end Act 1.